Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. If you're showing up live, please say good morning in the comments. Good morning, Christine. I see you there. Yes, 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 yes. Come in, come in. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm still on my stretch of working in the hospital, but it's cool. I'm so excited to be here with all of you today. If you're catching the replay, go ahead and stick hashtag in the comment, hashtag replay in the comments. And if you're joining us on YouTube, make sure you leave your comments there, hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you're joining us for the first time, I'm Dr. Disha Phillip, cardiologist who deals with all matters of the heart. I'm also the founder of The Path to Meditation Mastery, primordial sound meditation teacher through the Chopra Center, heart math practitioner, and super excited to share with you that on Sunday, this coming Sunday, you're going to hear me and you're going to see posts and you're going to hear us talking about signing up and registering for our master class. Yes, it's going to be Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. So usually most people around that time are kind of winding down from the weekend, chilling out. So you just register and sign up. And we're going to be talking about how to combat all of your energy lows and regain your enthusiasm for life. And so please, please, please go ahead, register. This is your opportunity to dive deeper and really take personal responsibility for your own joy and your own happiness. Listen, ladies, especially those in the yay! You're going to sign up. You're going to see in the, well, Christine, you're already a student, so you may not see the sign up. But for those of you in the Meditation for Female Physicians group, there's going to be links in there for you to register for the masterclass. But I will send you a link for the masterclass too, Christine, because I think it would be amazing for you. So definitely. So look in the Meditation for Female Physicians group or email me. And actually, there's going to be another sign up for non-physicians in the Heart Centered Living Group, Natural Antidotes to Stress, because we're going to be doing a masterclass for them May 1st evening. So, yes. So, good morning. Yes, it's been a while. So it says Facebook user. I'd love to see your name. Wonderful friend. I'm so glad that you're here with us, joining us live. It's awesome. I see you. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning. Come on in. So super excited for that. But just so you also know, for the rest of this week, as it's spring break, the mornings, it's going to be a little tough for me to come on in the mornings. So I might be popping in a little bit more randomly. So just check back in the groups because it's going to be difficult for me just this week with the spring break going on with the kids and stuff. So definitely fill yourself up. Look at maybe some of the old recordings, the ones from before, for a healthy breakfast, okay, to fill yourself up. Just because I'm not here live doesn't mean that you can't feed yourself, okay? So important. So, but today we get a chance to do this, so it's perfect. All right, but definitely in the Meditation for Female Physician group, ladies, it is your opportunity. It is, you are here for a reason. It is not by chance that you show up here and that you see this. If you're hearing my voice and you hear this message, that means you need to register. It's time. It's time like no other. Okay, and we know it. You know it. I know it. It's time to elevate. All right, awesome. So we're going to go over a few messages from the weekend. and then we'll meditate. So I'm going to give you this April 16th message. Beautiful manners grow from self-respect and deep love for the whole of humanity. Beautiful manners grow from self-respect and deep love for all of humanity. That's April 16th. April 17th, when my inner landscape is full of beautiful thoughts, when my inner landscape is full of beautiful thoughts, everything I do brings pleasure. Everything I do brings pleasure. And so this is a higher level concept. And I don't think I talk about this a lot, but I'm going to mention it here, that when it, I have the free guide that I give. If one of you guys don't have it, you can always just put in the comments, I want the free guide, just how to stop your racing thoughts now, right? So many people complain, I can't shut my mind up. Hello, Amy. And look, you showed up, Amy, not as Facebook user, but as Amy. That's awesome. Yay. But anyways, so many people say that they can't shut off their mind, right? And I always teach that it's impossible to shut off your mind. You can't shut off your mind. And you are not your thoughts. You are the thinker of your thoughts. And if your inner landscape, right, your inner mind is filled with beautiful thoughts, everything I do brings pleasure. So if your chatter in your mind is, I'm a beautiful being of light, I am a peaceful, loving soul, and I emanate a vibration of love, if that's what you're thinking about, right? If those are the thoughts that are flooding your mind versus, what do I got to do next? I can't believe that guy said that to me. Oh my God, I can't believe that she did that. And like the chatter and the crazy drama is going on. Which mind, right, is going to be having, which person is going to be having a better experience? Who do you want to be? What kind of experience do you want? You can actually choose that. And so that's what this is saying, okay? April 18th, so today. When we encounter good manners, we feel that some deeper part of us has been honored. Truly, none of us deserves anything less. When we encounter good manners, we feel that some deeper part of us has been honored. Truly, none of us deserves anything less. So I don't know if you guys have ever had that experience. I just keep thinking about the airport. Sometimes on the airplane, I'm very petite. I'm only 4'10". And so if I'm traveling by myself, sometimes it's hard for me to get my suitcase like up above the thing, like into the overhead. And I'll just kind of look at somebody and be like, can you do this? Or even before I ask, I'll just look over and there'll be somebody there who's like, do you need help with that? I can totally help you. And it does. It's such a sweet, act with such pure intention. And it's such good manners. You can call it that. And I do feel that a deep part of me has been honored. Or even like when somebody who's super good at customer service, right? And they're just really kind to you. I know that most of us can keep the ones that weren't nice to us in the bank of our memory, but I know that each and every one of us has some kind of an experience where somebody was really, really kind and honoring of us. And it feels so right and beautiful. And we deserve that, and we deserve to give that as well. So think about that today, a time, or maybe experience it today, a time when you really encountered somebody with really good manners in that way. All right. So here we're going to go. We're going to do our ask and it is given. Let me see. I'm going to give you 17 and 18. Okay. So April 17th, regarding your creation of your own life experience, there really is only one important question for you to ask. How can I bring myself into vibrational alignment with the desires that my experience has produced? That's the golden question, right? How can I bring myself into vibrational alignment with the desires that my experience has produced? And the answer is simple. Pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose thoughts about everything that feel good to you when you think them. How can I bring myself into vibrational alignment with the desires that my experience has produced? I love the way the question is answered, because your desires don't come out of nowhere. The desires come from whatever experience you've had. If you had a bad experience, you have a desire, right? She calls this contrast, right? Like the reason that we even have desires, or the reason negative things will happen, is so we can develop a new, or we'll have a new desire, right? So it's the contrast of the negative thing. We're like, we don't want that. We want this, right? It's not enough to be like, I don't want to feel bad. What do you want? You want to feel happy, right? Right? When you say, I don't want to feel bad, the vibration is bad, right? When you say, I want to feel happy, depending on the vibration, that could have a vibration of, I never feel happy. Or if it's true for you that that's really, right, you want to feel happy, right? And so that has a different vibration. So pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose thoughts about everything that feel good to you when you think them. Why do you want to feel happy? Because that is your authentic true nature. The nature of the soul is to be happy and joyful and light. All of our souls. It's just gotten covered up, right? So you have a right. It is your right. It is your authentic nature. It is natural for you to be happy and joyful and light. All right, April 18th, asking it is given, right? That's today. Okay, yes. As you made the decision to come into this body, your soul made the decision to come into this body, you knew that you were a creator and that the earth environment would inspire your specific creation. You also knew that whenever you asked, it would be given. And you were thrilled by the prospect of being inspired to attain your own specific desires, understanding that source would flow through you to achieve the completion of those desires. That is your truth. And if you're hearing this for the first time and you're like, what? Listen again. This is your truth. You forgot, you got distracted, okay? But now you're here. And the fact that you're here, listening and hearing this, means that this is your truth. As you made the decision to come into this body. You knew that you were a creator and that the earth environment would inspire your specific creation. Think about the high vibrational energy of that, right? Like, I get to go down to Earth, to the Earth environment and create and be inspired. Oh my gosh, so exciting, right? You also knew that whenever you asked, it would be given. You knew that when you asked, it would be given. And you were thrilled by the prospect of being inspired to attain your own specific desires, understanding that source would flow through you to achieve the completion of those desires. Sit with that. Think about that today, right? It's so much more fun to think about that than all the gossip and chatter and whatever else is going on. Think about this, that you knew when you came into this body that you would be coming to a place to be inspired to create something, anything. It could be a piece of art. It could be, a painting. It could be music. It could be a course. It could be beautiful families and relationships. It could be service to humanity in some way, shape, or form. All of us are here for that. It could be anything, right? It could be a novel. It could be anything. But you knew, and you knew that when you asked, it would be given. We just have to receive. We just have to receive and remove the blocks from receiving it. Awesome. All right. We're going to do our Power of Love cards. Girls are sleeping. You're on spring break. I go to bed before they do. These days, I don't even know what they're doing. Playing their little rainbow corns. Alrighty. Let's see. What is it we need to hear today? Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration. Holy cow. Isn't that crazy how that matches? Right? That was April 17th, right? You figure out how you're feeling, and then you consciously choose thoughts to raise that vibration. So let's listen. Okay. In order to live a fulfilled life of complete happiness and enjoyment, if you're like, yeah, right, try again. In order to live a fulfilled life of complete happiness and enjoyment, you first must become mindful of how you perceive the world and your place in it. What you think has a tremendous influence on how your soul will experience life and its many diverse situations. This is crazy. This is exactly what we started talking about. As magnetic beings, you're a magnetic being, I'm a magnetic being. As magnetic beings, our souls work perfectly within the law of attraction and draw to us exactly what we create with our thoughts. In order to elevate your soul, your mindset may need to be spiritually altered. That's why you're here if you're listening. Love is the greatest healing energy source. Love is the greatest healing energy source there is. And by using it properly, you can instantly change your life and your circumstances. Begin by setting the intention of raising your consciousness. Second, be mindful of the tone of your thoughts. Then finally, let go and let the universe do its part. Commune with nature. Take a walk through a forest, dance in the ocean waves, or go out and garden. Through these activities, your mind is brought into an awareness of the oneness of the natural world. Assess the people in your life. Are they elevating or draining your energy? Become aware of your purpose in life and live it one day at a time. Elevate someone else's life with joy, for it is in giving that you receive. Forgive others and clear that energy, transforming it to pure love, knowing that you cannot force anyone to be something they are not. Above all, have fun and delight in your journey. And when they wrote journey, it's J-O, and then the Y at the end is all capitalized. It's huge. It's so awesome, right? This is all tied in for today's message. Clearly, choose your thoughts. Give that which you want to receive, right? And that I heard this class this weekend. It was amazing, and I'm going to share it really quickly, and I know I'm going over, but it's really important. There's this wonderful woman, her name is Sister Shivani, and she was discussing what to do with people who are spewing anger at you, right? And whether or not you want to, what you do in that moment. And she said there are three things that you have a choice that you can do if somebody's spewing venom at you, right? Choice one is to reflect it back to them, spew it back. Okay. Number two is to take in all of that negative energy and take it into you and harbor it and hold it for years and years and years. Okay. Or number three is to transform that energy, right? Because as we talked about last week, in the last couple of weeks, hurt people hurt people. Somebody who is spewing, who is in this very negative state is not well, right? Their heart is not well. Their mind is not well. Whatever it is, they're not well. That's not their true nature. They're sick, right? And what they need is a loving energy. This definitely takes practice. But if we are able to do that, like we do, for our pets sometimes, right? Or we can tell when our pets are not well. We can tell when our little children are not well. We don't go and, abuse them, right? And we try to help them and give them loving energy, right? So in the same way, right, we can transform negative energies that are coming at us when we've elevated ourselves enough to be able to do that. And as we elevate ourselves, as we transform ourselves, we show up differently towards others. And then that's how we transform energies and thereby transform the world. We have so much power. We have so much power. All right. So let's go ahead and get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Close your eyes. It's time to meditate for a few minutes before we wrap up. And visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils. Take a deep breath into your heart and really feel that love and joy and the truth of who you are. Breathe in. Breathe out of your heart and let that love and joy vibration seep into every single cell in your body. Breathe into your heart. Feel the resonance and the knowing that what you're hearing about you is your authentic truth. Breathe out of your heart and share that vibration of authenticity, clarity, and love with the environment. Breathe normally. We'll go through our 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? I am not the parts that I play. I am not this body. I am a pure, peaceful, loving soul. Second question. What do I want? What is my deepest desire? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Third question. What is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. And fourth question, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Go ahead and allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. And as we are in this place and vibration of deep gratitude and appreciation, we're going to close out by sending those vibrations out to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all the souls on this planet. A little special extra to all those who are suffering, that they may know that they are loved. And then from there, we give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Check back in Facebook groups. I'll be posting a little bit randomly throughout the week. Sign up in the Meditation for Female Physician group. Sign up for the masterclass Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, right? 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. Go ahead and sign up. Look for it in the group for the registration, because it will only be on Zoom. And I will see you back here sometime this week. Namaste.